Now, I wasn't gonna do it, but something just drove me to it. It's like, I know y'all feel that energy change. I know y'all feel that shift. I know you feel the hopefulness. I know you feel the joy. I know Halloween just passed, and everybody was going through their, like, creepy, like, they're witch, they're vampire, they're just crazy good, gruesome stuff, right? But I symbolized that in a previous video, to, even though Halloween is symbolized as, this is just a rant before I get to the gist, okay? Even though Halloween is symboled as demonic or etc., there still is a certain feel, a certain energy, a certain outlook. Okay, people still give, whether it's for good or bad reasons. It's a trick or a treat. But it's like, we've been through so many tricks. It's just time to treat. And in the season to treat is not over. And what I say is, it's still a joyous, giving atmosphere. Like, the cards you be dealt are not going to always be... they're not going to always be what you expect them to be. They're not going to always take you to where you need to go. But the cards that you're dealt gives you the experience. It gives you the skill set. It equips you with whatever tools needed at that point in time, so that way you can handle the assignment or get whatever you need. So I just feel like after Halloween, and now that we're in November, getting ready to go to December, because it's ticking so fast, right? So I'm just feeling like it's nothing but magic in the air. Not necessarily that somebody's going to be gifted. There are going to be a lot of somebodies and some people gifted some things. So don't get me wrong on that aspect. But as far... okay. So I just did a video, and I didn't really like the way that I started it off. But I was trying to get into the concept of me talking about how Halloween people give things to you, whether it's a trick or a treat. And now we're gonna experience the treats, the fruits of our labors, okay? Because a lot of people don't put in the work, but they're not experiencing the fruit of their labor. They're not enjoying the harvest. Yep. I got the eye of the tiger. They're not experiencing their harvest. They just dropped what they did. They did the work. They whacked a couple weeds up out of there, watered it a few times, and then they was like, whoa, I don't see anything happening from this tree. And they turned around and give the tree exactly the space that it needed. Gave it the right amount of space. And they somewhere in another space, out of place, not getting their treat because they were tricked out of it. So you got to understand, don't get caught up in the instant. It's going to take time. It's going to take hard work. And I'm not talking about physical. I'm not talking about emotional. And I'm not talking about mental. Anything that you are working towards, you're going to be, even in the astral plane. Like, it's so many levels to this stuff. It doesn't make no sense. But it makes sense. And it's not supposed to make sense. Because when it makes sense, it's not even sense. So, I ain't got no sense. Okay? And I ain't even 50 cents at this point. I'm just saying what it is. I'm just like, I'm just so starstruck at this. Like, it just feels amazing to be able to recognize, to be able to be told, to be able to experience, to be able to watch someone else. You know, like, it's so much joy, it's so much peace. It's just, what is your intention? What is your havoc? I mean, not your havoc. what havocs or are you having in your life that you need to remove? Because if it's a havoc, it's not good for you. And now I want to know why I said havoc. Okay, let me be legal and let me park, because that's the right ethical thing to do. Because videoing and talking is different than being on your phone talking. Oh, and that says vampire. Now, if you know me, you know I love zombies. But vampires will probably, I don't know. Vampires have been like on my mind. Okay. Now, please hold me. Don't hold me to it, okay? Because we had to put the Wi-Fi on the phone, okay? That phone on, this phone on sometimes.
I need to know. She then felt his thumb started to caress her cheek.
Okay, not too much audiobook. Okay, so havoc. Okay. Oh, I said you need to remove. Havoc is just widespread destruction. So I knew. I'm on to the great confusion. Exactly. Okay. Period. Because I know what I'm talking about. I just had to clarify because I was thinking like it had like a double meaning, but of course everything has like a double, triple, quadruple, etc. meaning. Like everything, you know, that just made me think of something else. To think about it in a different term. Yeah, let's true. What is this? Okay, well. Okay. Havoc has a double meaning. Yeah. Yeah, same thing as plundering and looting, but it's still the same. Okay, I done looked that up and then double verified it, triple verified it, and still don't even know where I'm going with that. And this truck, oh my gosh. Okay, can y'all see this? That is the last Airbender. Like, you need to remove havoc, and they got hit the last avatar arrow. So you and that was just like a vampire. So when I said havoc and when I was looking that up, it was like this license plate that had the word vampire on it. And what that was just telling me was that it's just energies. It's gonna be people around you that's constantly wanting to suck you dry, suck you for everything you got, mentally, physically, emotionally. It doesn't matter. They just want to cause havoc. They want to cause destruction. They want to throw you off track. But then, as I was leaving, as I literally put my car in drive, I see a van with the last Airbender with the arrow on it. Oh, with the now I don't know if that was a kayak or a canoe. Don't shoot me, okay? But what that's just telling me though is, for any situation, you are equipped. You are already skilled. And that's what I was just pretty much saying or thinking not too long ago. You are already equipped. You already have the skill set. And now I'm going to add that old video in here because, yeah. No, actually, I'm not. I'm just going to do 2 separate videos. Rough and then boom. But, like, no matter what is thrown at you, you will succeed. You will. It's in your blood. It's in your blood. It's in your being. It's in the way that you speak, you carry yourself, you see things, all of that. And I just want you to know that anything that you are approaching now, right now to this day, that you are finding difficulty with, baby, it is done. It is complete. It is destroyed. Just remove the destruction. Because all you have to say is no. All you have to say is, no, I'm not doing that. I don't see a reason why to. Does it benefit me? There's no absolute justification as why I would feel resolved to handle that. Period. Okay, y'all. All I wanted to say is that it's so magical. And I just feel like somebody out here with an axe chopping down trees, but chopping down trees that is causing havoc, that is toxic, that is over suffocating the healthy trees. Okay. I just be eating. All right, y'all. Bye. I gotta call my granny. I gotta go. Y'all can't have my attention that much. You did miss me though, didn't you? I know. Okay, see you later.